Operation 2.0 is about to commence.
Putting that hog motor in.
We're getting that hog motor in. Coming down. And that's one of the finer things about this race car. We can put it right there on the dollies. Just like that. Pull all of our tires and wheels off. Be real nice. So what we're doing today is we're pulling out Pop Power OG and we're putting in his big daddy from Cincinnati right here, 2.0. Dad just got this engine done. If you watched the video of us going to Fairbury, you know we took it with us. Luckily didn't need it. And this one, it is a Pop Power 2.0, but we call this one our hog motor. Let me show you. Let me show you why. Now, I don't know if you can see down there or not. That's
Don't smell good.
extra thick, great value bacon. Yeah, a little bit of sausage. So, yeah, and it's gonna smell good when we're running it. So yeah, I spilled a whole tray of grease off my flat grill on top of this engine, and it just filled the whole valley up with bacon grease. So that's why we call it the hog motor. It's got a meaning. All right. So that's our job, is get this engine out, get that one in, get it done, get it running, do a couple little body fixes, and go run Peevely this weekend. It's Wednesday. Just got Haley's car done, pulled out, and pulled this baby in. So that's our plan of attack for the next few days, is get this all done. We'll probably have the motor done, swapped in, ready to run tomorrow. So luckily it don't take long with these things. My juice? Pimp juice. That's pimp juice right there. Coming in hot. Moment of truth right here. We're pulling out OG Pop Power. Pull wire is hooked up. Need a Phillips head screwdriver.
Yes, sir.
Good thing you seen that.
I had stretched so far.
It stretched till it popped. Don't take real long to get these engines out. It ain't like working on a Volkswagen. Or a Cummins.
We got the headlight out finally.
Yeah. No, I don't have enough scratches on my arm whatsoever to be working on Volkswagen. Although all my fingers got scratches on them because I've been doing bodies, and of course you rake your hand across the burr. Like, look.
What? If you wouldn't rub your finger on,
You're not supposed to. But it's a habit. I can't help it. We got to get the standard issue red zip tie for idle purposes on that one over there too. Can't forget about it. Well, give her the beans. I got a pry bar right there by you.
I'm trying to get that dog loose.
Oh, I see. It shouldn't have any tension on it. It's just laying there. Yeah. Here's. Oh, there ain't no pry bar. He talking about making a little mess, but son, let me get underneath there and break that fitting real quick. Oh, I ain't joking. I'm trying.
Pick her up just a little more, B. I think she's hung on the transmission shaft.
Oh, she's coming.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. If I push it any harder, the whole thing will blow.
There it goes.
Well, that was just because it was bound up. I got a hold of it just right. And we're going to lose a little coolant there out of that water pump, so be advised of that.
Remember that thing we talked about?
Oh, you're talking about that, you tired of jacking around? Yeah. I believe Harbor Freight sells those. Air over pneumatic.
That's the same
Or
thing.
air over hydraulic.
That's the same thing we talked about last time we done this.
Well, I mean, you look like you're doing a fine job.
Jacking around.
Well, at least you're not bored jacking. You jack around long enough before you know it, job's done.
Out.
Yeah. Jack around and find out. Okay.
Hey,
How heavy is that?
don't feel too bad. About 15, 20 pounds.
15, 20?
Looking around straight up and miss it.
All right. Just don't run over my toe.
Alright.
Of course, you're running over some sort of aluminum or something. All right, let her down a little bit. Well, there she is. Disconnected. No heartbeat. She's now dead. We'll revive her later. You're looking good. I don't know about that good, but
Lucky.
come on back a little bit.
Lucky.
Towards you. Now you can go down all you want. Mona. Mona. Now if we turn it over, it won't be so bad. Oh, how you doing? Set her right there. Nice and easy. Looks good. Okay. Oh, you're in. Oh, we need to do flywheels. All right, yeah, we got to remember to do that real quick and get all of our spacers on there. All right, got the flywheel on here. Nate's getting ready to do the torque, but we had to go to the trailer to grab our tool here. CJ sent me this a while back, and it goes right on the front of your Jones Racing. That big old nut on the front of it. Hold it, maybe. Depends on how strong he is. Oh, not bad. Makes her nice. 85 foot-pounds is what we're going. Or until the bolt breaks, one or the other. Blue Loctite on them. We're getting there. You got them real nice ARP fasteners on that intake. If this is our, yep, I was gonna say if this is our real original Pro Power intake, 468. Remember writing that when we weighed on there? Yeah, this is the original Pro Power intake, I guess. Or it could have, no, this ain't, this is HVC, HVC, high voltage coil. Yeah, that's the, yeah, I forgot. We got these heads right here, cam, intake, everything straight from Scott over at Spec Performance a long time ago. And yeah, it's a full package. Bacon grease down in the spark plug hole. That one's gonna have a little bit more ump than the rest of them. And that one. Good. HOG motor. And then we're ready to drop her in. Oh, motor mounts.
I figured I'd take stand up with motor mounts on.
KBC. Yeah, what we use on these, it works pretty good, is the header bolts. Like these thin 5/16 headed ones, 3/8. Work pretty good. You can actually get a ratchet in there, socket. Practically falling off there.
Yeah.
Oh, heck, you got her now. Good thing they're nickel coated, because they probably wouldn't have came off so easy. Yep, got everything done to that. Plugs on it. Oh, we can run the plug wires on her. Got our multi-fire plug wires. Next thing you know, we were starting it. Not today. It's in there though. We've got it in there. It's down. It's everything's on. All the accessories are on it. He's putting the coil wire on it right now. And radiator, water, fan, carburetor. We gotta put new blades on our fan. By the way, CJ did send me those blades. Check out these stickers he sent me. That's pretty cool. Jones Racing Products, winner. It'd be a real good sticker to put in the cockpit of your car when you win. We got blades to put on this baby. We'll keep these other ones as spares. If you guys remember, a few weeks back we actually got into a rock and broke that out. I don't know if I showed you guys this or not, but we made us a skid plate basically right under the fan and a thick piece of aluminum. So that way we can't kick rocks up. But you guys tell me. I think it was the idler arm doing it. Kicking the rocks up and the fan was hitting it. Kind of like it was packing the right front full of mud.
Yeah, it's brought it up, but it's still kicking it up.
Right. Yeah. So now we got stock idler arm. There's a lucky dog under there. We got stock idler arm, stock center link, everything now. So that Howe idler arm sits way far down, and it was kind of plowing a field, so to speak. I think we'll let B get that motor mount tightened up. Throw that Clampolator 5000 of the don't knock my spark plugs off and lose the race. I think that'll be good for tonight. You gotta make that noise.
Oh yeah.
There you go. All right, so tomorrow we're starting this baby, but I'll wait for the guys before I hit the key. But I'll probably have some things put on it. Yeah. You gotta twist it. Yeah. That actually fit on there? By God, I think it will. If you pull it hard enough, it will. It started. There happens to be a real nice set of Jones A.N. wrenches behind you for a number 10. Lost that one once. Somebody needed it more than us. But CJ came through for us. Big shout out to him, by the way. We're running a lot of his stuff. We got his belts on the fuel pump, but something I'm real happy about is that alternator we run. Now that's a reverse mount style alternator. Comes right off small block Chevy. Reverse mount bell housing. Goes right on there. So look him up if you're interested in that. There's his logo right on it. That keeps us worry free through the race. Because we've lost a race because of a dead battery. And it sucked. Yes, at least once. Alright, we'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys, the moment of truth is just about upon us. I'm walking out here to the trailer. Gotta grab the timing light. We're gonna make sure to get that on this engine or on our first fire, have it ready to go. Look at the size of that grasshopper. Good. A large feller. You don't see them as much as you used to. At least whenever I was a kid, I seen them all the time. Okay, timing light. Right here. Grab that and turn the lights off. Kind of a mess in here, but not too bad. Got the air conditioner on too. Anyway, we're gonna make sure this thing's in time, got oil pressure, all that. I got a special guest with us today. Oh, am I having a stroke? I got a special guest with us today, none other than Pop Power himself, Hammerin' Henry. He's in the shop with us. Shop supervisor for today, ain't you?
Oh yeah, I'm the shop man right here. Got her going.
So don't hook the power to the starter like I did last time, because that'll never work. But hook that red one up to that alternator over there. That should work. Yep.
That'd be hot all the time.
Hot all the time.
Don't you mind some of that?
For about 3 months. Am I going the wrong way now? You got it splay laid.
In the switch.
Okay. I got that. Hook that on number 1. We'll just hook it up here. On the multi-fire wires. Get all this draped out of the way.
Hook that there and find a good ground.
Perfect. You know, I'm real good ground right here. Comes straight off the battery,
Yeah,
bud.
that could work too.
Yeah, but you know we couldn't leave you guys without, or we couldn't not bring you along to start this thing up for the first fire. Some of them been pretty eventful, so no water in it or anything. We just want to make sure it starts, runs, got oil pressure, and it's in time. So we can do that quick enough. So I'm gonna set you up. We're gonna try to crank this baby over. Got a mark at 32? Okay.
So we're gonna have to pump gas into it.
On. It's got gas in it.
Now let's just hope that it bumps your head in case it backfires.
Well, I mean, I ain't got no hair to burn on.
I know.
Hey, you're crank. Here comes Lucky, trying to bite the non-existent tires. You want to run that or you want me to? Sounds a little off on time, but...
Okay. Need to
I
adjust
don't know
your
what I did there, but it shocked the crap out of myself.
jerk your idle out.
Whenever I tried to, yeah, I need to get my zip tie on there. Hang on. Anyway, I pulled that trigger to set that time, and she just knocked the dog crap out of me.
Well, you got it hooked up on number 1, not yet.
No, I don't know what I had it hooked up on.
That's probably reason it knocked the dog out of it. Let's slow this time down. Let's see that pump.
Oh, that would be a big problem. Run that idle up, just where we ain't sitting there having to hold it.
I think that thing's a little slow in time too.
We're gonna go
Just like that.
one round. Perfect. Top of the motor, so I need to go that far on time.
Slow it down.
Oh yeah, it's like 8 or 60 something right now.
Okay, now we're getting closer.
Idle us up one more turn. Do 2 rounds. Round and a half. to go get the radiator when you get water in it and let it run for a while. I was only revving it up because it makes it smoother.
Yeah, it does.
I know it ain't had no weight in it.
A crank trigger would be to take care of all that.
That'd be real nice. You got good oil pressure though. The bacon grease is getting warm. Almost smells like you're cooking a fresh pile of bacon in the morning.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, definitely we need a radiator.
Yep, that's our next thing. I'll go get that. We'll get it all squirted
Just
out.
bump and see if it's starting.
Reared way up on idle.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a little bit.
Hang
Oh,
on.
if you start, then just kill it. Do it in there.
I'll idle it up on the second
Yeah.
side.
Back.
Yep. Okay. Oh, well, get a radiator in it. Yeah. Crack a beer and celebrate. She runs. And she's got oil pressure. I'll show you what I got going on out here real quick. This is what we do probably every other week. It's just good maintenance and good to keep your radiator nice and clean. So this is just a kiddie pool from Dollar Store. I think they're like $186 now. They're proud of them. But we soak the radiator. Oh yeah, it's already good. And you see down in there, you see all that trash. It don't take much to loosen that stuff up. So I'm gonna spray this all out real good. We'll get rid of this. $12 for this pool. Can you believe that? Look at all that dirt. $12 for this dadgum pool. Highway freaking robbery. Come on, Dollar Store. Ain't no way this thing costs $12. Anyway, keep it put up too, because it'll be broken half sun damaged. But we're did I do that again? Nope, we're good. Maybe I'll just blow it out with a blowgun. Anyway, good practice, guys. There's her tech tip of the day. Soak your radiator and get that dirt out. See, you can see there's a ton of dirt in it still. We'll get a blowgun and blow it that way. Yeah. Alright guys, now when you look through this, I don't know if you'll be able to see or not, but you should be able to tell. Yeah, you can see through it. There ain't much of nothing left in there. That's what you want to see. A couple little rocks in there, but that's it. Alright, now we're going to pour this back in. That's still hot.
Imagine.
Wow. Good tip for you guys. These are like painters funnels, painters filters, strainers. And that way whenever you drain out your coolant and get a bunch of mud in it, because there's a ton in that, to keep it all out so you can reuse it. Oh, hey, let's stop doing that. I'll pop that off.
Yeah, you can't screw that out. So she can get a little air up through there.
Yep, right there on the water pump. Always got to pull that out and get a possible hot spot.
I see a lot of people put like a pitch hock in there.
Yeah, I'd rather have this. This makes me
Yeah,
feel
me
better.
too. It don't look good.
Well, it could fail. This ain't gonna fail. Let me get some, just go slow and get some tape.
I'll go ahead and start filling it because it's going to take a bunch.
We'll be watching down in here in the water pump. As soon as that comes up, then we'll close her off.
Hang on. Okay, so the old 5 gallon.
So what we're using there is called Ultra Off-Road Coolant from Maxima.
You ready with that plug?
Right there. And they supply every fluid that goes into this thing, from the oil to the coolant. So we give them a big shout out and thank you for being part of the team. But this stuff right here has done really good for us. You're good. To keep our engines running cool. It's the same thing you use on like Baja trucks and stuff. So you know it's made to be put through the test if those can run it.
Hey Dad, do you have any boxes that we can use for the merch? I mean the pamper shapes.
There's boxes, there's a couple little bitty ones right over there on top of that blue thing. What's leaking? Oh, that's this. Ha! It never did come up, and then it did.
I think it'd be there.
See that clear coat, Sienna?
Yeah.
Sitting in that bed. But anyway, the ultra coolant, originally we would use what they call Kool-Aid Maxima made. It was having a heating problem with our engine. That made a big difference. So that stuff works really good too. You can just add it to. I ain't talking to you, lady. You can just use that with distilled water, but this ultra off-road coolant is made ready to use right out of the box. So with this, we get it a couple inches from the top of the radiator and call it good. But doing what we done with the little plug here on the water pump.
I do that and then we'll run it and then check it later.
So what I was talking about, where I leaked all the antifreeze or the coolant out, was right there. We fill it up till it comes out of there, and that basically gets the air out of the engine. That's its highest point. Pretty close to it anyway. So now we've got everything hooked up, we can actually run it and get some heat in the thing.
Lid.
Over there, both of them. One of them's empty, one of them isn't, huh? This one here got a little in it. You need that one for something at the house?
Yeah, I might, yeah.
Perfect. Because I've got 3 or 4 of them. I don't need them yet.
Yeah, they're good clean jugs.
Yep, good clean jugs. Well, yeah, it's that time. We can fire it up and let her chew on some fuel for a while.
Let me get another one of these cold brews.
Might as well. 2 of them. Golf cart and go. By the way, this is for sale if anybody's looking. 2009 Easy Go, 36 volt. Look at the size of that freaking mushroom. Oh, he dead now. The old Pipe Power 2.0. We're breaking her in right now. We like to run at about 2,800, 3,000 RPMs. We just like let it sit there and run for a while. So that's what it's gonna do. But whew, got hot in that shop. Sounds good though. Yeah. Sounds real nice. Alright guys, letting some silicone dry on the motor right now. We had a couple leaks. I don't think you'll ever get one to not leak right out the gate. But we're doing a decking replacement 2.0. So, ooh, excuse me. Shane over at Stacked sent me this prototype piece. How you like that? Got a 90-degree bend on it, and we've got it marked out. And we're going to use that on our right side piece of decking. Give her a try, because the one we got, well, here it is. And it's not in the best of shape. That's like the 3rd one we've reused. So we're going to try this Stack stuff out and see if it works there. And if we like it, then hell, I'll build a whole body out of it. I don't care. Do what?
Out of the dang wall.
The jar was a little rough on the wall.
Yeah.
I ain't ever hit the wall in my day in my life. This right here is from getting it in and out of the trailer.
Yeah.
That's it. I will say, I think the next piece needs to be stacked is that there sail panel.
Right side, yeah.
Yep. All right, well, the kids are gonna go with Mama, spend the night, and then come to Fan Appreciation tomorrow at Doe Run. So, I'll show you a picture of Chase's hero cards. If I got any of these left, I can send them to you guys, but I don't think I will. But there you go. So Chase's Fan Appreciation tomorrow. And we'll get this cut out and on the car and see what she looks like. Set. Set. Lucky.
Set.
Set. Set. Set. That's a pretty nice rack you got there, bud. What are you doing with that?
Set.
He gonna watch. You better watch it. Hi.
Set.
Watch your eyeballs. That's a good 6-pointer there. Shooting. Cutting. I got him with my BB repeater. What? 5 minutes? Quit doing that? God damn
Women
it.
get a, what's it called?
Bub?
With their hair, what's that called?
Why are you a
Why
dictionary?
did I not think
Why
of
are you a
this?
dictionary? Where women get a...
A blowout.
You just blowed your nose hole off. You can't do it that hard. You gotta be easy on that trigger. Be easy on that trigger. Try again.
A blowout.
There you go. Nice hair.
Yeah.
Let me try it. All right. Anyway, it's hot. Oh, I don't have no hair.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
It just opened up a little bit.
Oh, no kidding.
It'll all be like right there.
So you want to take and hunch that up a ways?
Yeah.
yeah, that's, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
'cause it-
always to lay it down.
Well, it's because it's smaller. Yeah. Well, go ahead.
Put it down.
Hunch her up.
Oh, you only got one rivet in it.
Whoa.
Now see what you got. Oh,
Let's
yeah.
look at it.
Look at that.
Son, that looks professional. And that'll last about one race till somebody leans on it. You know what we need to get on here, don't you?
From here to there.
Wehrs T-bar, whole thing.
Yeah, no.
The whole thing.
We tear it up all the way.
Well, we done doing pretty good. We tore that off, then we cut that off, but I think this is going to work out pretty good.
Ew, it still has deer hair on it.
Yeah, we saved that.
It still has deer hair.
Hey, you don't need to let him eat that up. All right, we're going to get it riveted on. All right, got that stacked panel on there. Looking real nice. I think that'll work out pretty good. So now we'll just shove this sail panel up, boop, just like that, and we'll poke all the holes in it, and we'll be able to hang all that stuff back. But I'll probably do that tomorrow. I think I'm gonna call it for the day. We gotta let some silicone set up. We got a spot right up there. You can see it, that orange, and then we got an orange spot right there. And then I gotta do this water line right here, leaking a little bit. That one. Let the engine cool down a little bit, but that's just part of it. I mean, I don't know if you guys have had that issues, but whew, burping up that Domino's. But anyway, we've always got something leaking somewhere, so get it all sealed up, get her good. I like a clean engine at the end of the night. So we'll see you tomorrow. Well, it's a brand new day here in the shop. Just rolling in. And I want to fire up the Hot Power 2.0. We affectionately named the HOG motor, so we'll just go from that from here on out. So we're going to fire up the HOG motor today and let it run a little while, see if our silicone fixed the oil leaks, and if not, address that a little bit and make sure we have no more leaks and she's holding good oil pressure. But the most important thing for me right now is I want to fire that baby up. You'll excuse the noise, I got a fan going in the background, but I want to fire this thing up and see how it starts. Make sure our timing is good. Should be able to just bump it over pretty quick and it should fire right off. You know, I gotta say, those noises always put a smile on this guy's face, no matter what. So, man, I don't know. Let's see if the HOG motor can live up to its reputation, because we're gonna take it to Peevely, and that track is big, high banked, and you need to bring your A game and some serious power. So, I don't know if I talked about it before, but these are the top end kit. The heads, cam, intake came from Spec. That's Scott's Performance Engines. A lot of guys running the UMP mods knows about Scott's and Spec, but we bought that quite a while back, and it's always proven to be good for us. Bottom end is a little M. I think it might be an SHP Pro. I don't know. That is a Dart SHP Pro block Dan Olsen pan. Got the Jones fan. We just switched out the blades on it, so big shout out to CJ for sending those to us. Custom build your own upper radiator hose, AFCO radiator, MSD distributor. Dad just bought that, so that's a brand new piece. Multi-fire high performance spark plug wires, KSE belt drive fuel and power steering pump. Back there behind it is a Jones alternator. That's super important to us. A beautiful pair of Schoenfeld headers, at least up to this point. We had them nickel coated, and we had to use this bottom piece to make it work with the impressives, but this side over here looks a little better, other than the gigantic dent that you guys think we need to fix, but I think it's going to be just fine. I don't think it's losing any horsepower because of that. Comment below if you disagree. Anyway, and to top it all off, we've got this really freaking awesome Willys Super Bowl carburetor with the equalizer system on it. We've had it for 2 to 2.5 years now. Never had one single problem out of it. It has never let me down. And the equalizer deal is where it you can actually tune each cylinder, tune the air-fuel ratio. Well, they can to get peak performance, and you know, trying to get that perfect air-fuel mixture. And then coupled to that, we got our Brinn Predator transmission with Brinn bell housing and Brinn starter. See a pattern there? The guys over at Brinn are great to us. Jack, Freeze especially, one of my favorite people. Never even met the man in person, but one day we need to get up there and tour that place. So Jack, I know you'll be watching this. Big shout out to you all, and I'd like to come up there and check that place out sometime. Me and B and Nate and Kimbo and the kids, maybe. Anyway, and here's the business end of it. If you guys want to look at the way this is all set up, we got Longacre digital waterproof gauges. Right in the middle of that is a quick car digital brake bias gauge, and that's pretty freaking neat if you ask me. We've got our Joe's Racing gas pedal down there. Makes you feel like you're actually in a racing simulator. I always like the foot pedal versus the swinging pedal, but brake bias adjuster, 3-wheel brake, all of our switches. That tells us it's time to go. This is our light switch. This is our battery, our blower. And we are, one of the more important things, our SPA Technique fire suppression system. You can see one nozzle right here. This is actually got a glass in it, and if it gets to a certain temperature, that bursts. If you can't eject it yourself, it will do it for you. If you look up underneath here, you can see we've got one more right there, pointed towards the fuel cell. And of course, we've got one pointed towards the engine. I've got a few more nozzles I can put in here, but for right now, we got one right here pointing towards the engine. For right now, I'm comfortable with that. So, what's the matter there, Lucky? How you doing, bud? How you doing, old buddy? Shop dog. This working on a race car on a weekday at 11 o'clock is new to me. So, I'm hoping this all works out where I can continue doing this. You guys are so supportive. The channel's doing awesome. And if you haven't realized by now, this is now my full-time gig. So between this and the Lucky 7 Speed Shop, which is right here in the old number 7 garage, this is our full-time stuff. Speaking of Lucky 7 Speed Shop, I went ahead and had Craig over at KBC make up a logo, and that's our stickers we got made. Let me know what you guys think about that. Looks real good on a race car. And I forgot to put these on Haley's car, which we just finished. So I got to take 2 of these to the track tonight. Haley won't be there, but 2 of them to the track. Put them back here with my wallet, so I don't forget them. Get those on her car. I'm sure she'll wear them with pride. Anyway, so the engine is good. I'm gonna run it for quite a while, let it get broke in, change the oil filter and the oil, and send it. Just in case you guys was wondering, Pop Power 1.0 got 1 night on the oil. We changed it right before Fairbury, and 15 nights on this engine. So it will sit here on this rolling stand. We'll tuck it away and have it just in case we need it. And we're gonna, if this one performs like we want it, we're gonna run it the rest of the season. And basically next year we'll have 2 engines with about the same amount of time on them. We'll run the whole next season without worrying about engines or freshening them. And then we'll freshen one the next season, and you know, the process goes on and on and on. So that's what we got. The engine's in, the engine runs. I'm excited, I hope you guys are too. And look for us this Saturday at Federated Auto Parts Raceway, Peevely, Missouri. First time ever going up there this year. And I think Chucky, it's gonna be on point.